I'm so glad that you all are here, and I love that you call yourselves the Gayettes, okay? Thank you so much for being with us. Let's continue on with this next item that I'm crazy about, because I think having a blower is something that you don't really think about. Maybe you see professionals when they're cleaning up big areas and they've got a blower and they're blowing away the leaves and the, you know, the debris and things that are that's on the ground. But you may not have thought about having one on your own. This is one that you should have. And it's because A, it's easy to use. It's not heavy. Some of those blowers can be very heavy, especially if, you know, you don't have the most of hand strength. It weighs 3.5 pounds. It comes with 5 attachments, so you can be taller or shorter, like I am at 5'5", and you're still easily gonna be able to use this. Clean up your walkway, clean up from around the front door, or that big oak tree that's always dropping leaves, and you're getting everything today for less than $100. So you're saving $10 off the price, the shipping is free, the flex pay is $19.99, and Carrie Mobley, who's standing by and knows what those leaves in front of the door and the walkway are all about. Carrie, this makes it easy.
It does, and you know, I felt like you were talking about me with all of those oak leaves. I'm surrounded by super mature oak trees, and yet I love this time of year. So this is a blower sweeper, and maybe you already have a blower, but ours at 3.5 pounds, it's light as air. It's super easy to use, it's battery powered, and I'm just gonna show you some of what it can do. Now, we do have multiple attachments. I've got the long tube on right now, which is great. For getting rid of those leaves. You know, the truth is that the majority of the dirt, the leaves, the grut that gets inside of your house comes from the outside. So we want to create a clean zone. And what's great about this is it's for cleaning, for blowing, for dusting, for inflating, for drying, and for clearing, so that we can make that clean zone. So I'm just going to come over here to this other camera and show you about these attachments. So of course, this always starts with the machine itself. And here's our machine. It's powerful, yet light as air. And it is run by our 20-volt lithium-ion battery, which is what Worx is known for. That battery, by the way, charges quickly and runs for so long. And the other thing is it's part of our power share. So if you have any of our other Worx tools, yes, this will work in it. Get as many as you can. We also have the short tube with it. And again, all of these are so easy to pop on and pop off. And so I like to use this if, you know, I'm trying to get like under furniture or on top of things. Then of course the long tube, which we talked about. We also have an inflator. So if you have those balls that just need blown up a little bit, you hook this up to the blower and you can inflate with it as well. And then one of my favorites, it's this wide nozzle. This is what we use for drying. So if you go to the car wash and you really like to have your windows nice and spotless, Lord knows they don't do a good job. So you hook this right up to your blower and you can drag it right down and get all of that water off. I know we've got some great videos showing that. But what I love most about this is the 3-year warranty that comes with Worx. I'm a landscape designer, I'm a professional gardener. Having a 3-year warranty is unheard of in this industry. It all comes in a mesh bag, so you're gonna be able to love knowing where all of your stuff is. So here you can see, I've got the short tube, and it's really easy for me to just, you know, rather than have to take everything off, I can just simply blow it away. I can even get the floor mat. You can use this inside your car to clean off the floor mats, Tamara. This is just one of the best configurations. And you know, we are huge, huge fans of Worx at HSN.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm with you on this, and I'll tell you, I was the queen of the broom. You know what I mean? I was the one who would pick up the broom and sweep all of those leaves, because I just thought, well, it's not that big a deal, I'll just get the broom. Until I started using the blower. Now you see why this is Guy's pick, and it's because it just makes those jobs that seem to be never ending, especially as the leaves are falling. You might have the biggest, healthiest trees, you know, tree or multiple trees around your home, and the leaves are everywhere. Instead of it being a problem, let's make it easy. I wanted to walk over. We've got some trees here in our studio, so I want to walk over and just to share with you the power of when you're blowing these, how simple it is. Uh-oh, I almost blew that one over. How simple that is for you to use. And if I were blowing leaves from the ground, I could literally blow the walkway and then I'm done with that job. So a job that normally would maybe take 20, 25, 30 minutes of constant sweeping or raking now takes a few moments. Literally, that's it. And it is something that you could do on a daily basis if you just wanted to, because it's so easy. You're getting 5 attachments, you get the long hose, and you also get the shorter one, which I like because I've used some that had a really long hose and it was difficult for me to maneuver it. I've used some that were heavier and they just kind of made my wrist and my hands tired. I think this is the one that you want. It is Guy's pick, it's my pick too, and we've got it at under $100. It's new today. You can find blowers in a lot of different places for a lot of different prices. I encourage you to go ahead and pick this one up. We are gonna go back to Carrie to see more. And Carrie, I mentioned I was the queen of the broom. I see that you've got the broom there.
Well, right. And, you know, as somebody who works outdoors, you know, even just setting up for these shows, I'm constantly going in and out of my house. Having all of these leaves out here, I have noticed inside my house how many leaves I have. You know, I can pull out the broom, right, and sweep it all up into a little pile. But honestly, even at my threshold at my front door, I'll open up the front door and blow it out. But this is more than just blowing leaves. Again, we are trying to create a clean zone around your house. I'm a gardener, right? I have all kinds of plants up by my front door. I don't know why, as a gardener, I do much better with outdoor plants than I do indoor. So I like this little area here, but I'll get mixture of soil and like some of the foliage that kind of falls off. I don't want to pull all of this out. And this can work, you know, on your screen porch. I mean, anywhere that you don't want to take the time, instead of pulling it out and giving it a, you know, a little brooming.
Look at how fast. Look at how fast that is. And it's complete because you're getting the leaves, the big things, and all of the fine dust that just kind of settles on things, right?
Yes, exactly. And I actually have a bathroom that leads out to the outdoors, and my kids tend to use it when they're playing outside. So there'll be little pieces of grass and dirt in there. Man, Tamara, I will open up that door, get in there. And the thing that's great about the long tube is because it's so lightweight, how about we get the cobwebs, right? Let's get off the cobwebs. Let's clean and get rid of the dirt and the dust on those outdoor light fixtures. But again, super light as air and tiny. So you can keep this in a pantry. You can keep it in your car. This is great for cars. And I know that one of our videos shows, and I'm going to come back over here, it shows how great it is like on all things that are like windows. But I want you to see, I have the wide nozzle on this right now. Check this out. I just accidentally spilled some water.
Look at that.
I mean,
and guess what? You're done.
You get this just because you like cleaning your car, but you're going to use all of these attachments. And I mean, I didn't even have to put any of the other nozzles on. I can just use one nozzle for all of it because this comes out at 120 miles an hour. So just because we're sacrificing size does not mean that we are sacrificing power, Tamara. I cannot say enough wonderful things about this configuration. Love it.
Agreed. You get everything you need. You don't get too much. You're not getting things that you're not going to use. You know, you're probably going to use the longer nozzle or maybe the shorter one most often, but it is nice that you do have the nozzle if you want it to blow up, let's say inflate one of those outdoor balls and those kinds of things. You do have the wider nozzle, just like Carrie was showing you. You do have the carry bag that it comes in so that you can keep all of your attachments here when you're not using them. But when you get them home, because you're ordering it now, the beginning of September, you're gonna use it that first weekend, that first day that you go, you're gonna, get it home, you're gonna have that battery nice and charged up, and then the first time you use it, you're gonna say, why did I wait so long to get something like this? We've all seen the professionals. They usually have the big motor on their back and they're using the blower. That's not what this is. Those are too much for just our everyday around the house. This is exactly what you're going to use. And just so you know, there's only one button or you know, that's it. You can't even, it's not even about, well, which one do I press? How do I figure out how to program it? It's not that. You put the battery in, you turn it on, you start using, and you turn it off when you're done. It's that simple. And I say that because as somebody who resisted using a blower for so long, the first time I used it, I said, what was I doing? Why did I just kind of old school it all of these years when there is an easier way? And it's not expensive. You're gonna be so happy that you have this for the season and on into future seasons. Carrie, we're coming back to you because I know we only have about a minute left or so, but at 3.5 pounds, you can see whether you're holding it down or holding it high up, it's not uncomfortable or cumbersome in any way.
No, and I have shoulder issues, and I mean, maybe a lot of you do. So the fact that if I have something tall, like an outdoor plant stand, like one of the origami stands, oh my gosh, I don't want to have to take everything off of it and then get up on a step ladder to wipe it down. No, 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 check this out. I can get up there. And, you know, we need to remember, this is still a blower. So yes, you're going to be able to dust and clear and clean and blow and inflate and dry, but this is one powerful blower. And I know we have to go, but I was not joking when I say I will come inside my house right here where everybody walks in. I'm done.
Love it.
I'm done with the brooms. I'm done with the brooms. This is where it's at.
Please do it. Thank you so much, Carrie. Always so fun to see you. We'll see you again soon.
You too. So nice. Okay, take care, guys.
And this is the only time you're going to see this on air today, so I don't want you to miss it. On Facebook, Judy said she has this and loves it. Anita has this and loves it. And Donna said she has had this for years. She loves it, and she even uses it in the winter for light snow removal on the car and on the steps. Love it. Thank you, Donna. Enjoy